We do not want to see negative numbers or minus signs on our bank account. Look, I could stress about money, or I could use that stress and get smarter with my money. And trust me, I saved thousands of dollars with these small changes. Here's what I did, and I can show you how to do it too. So I've been a single dad for 3 years now, and budgeting is just much more important than ever. I was constantly stressing about money because now I'm taking care of 2 kids. I have to pay for everything. I was working hard and my bank account is low again, way lower than I wanted it to be, of course. And I had no idea where my money was going. And because of the new life after separation, it's become more adamant for me to get my budget and my finances under control. So I need to take full control of my finance, not just budget, and make the money work for me. At the end of this video, I'm gonna show you how I track my spending daily and why it's so important, and then just how to use that money much smarter as a single dad. If you ever check your bank account and you thought, where the hell did I use my money on? Why is it so low? Hit that like button so YouTube knows that there are dads just like us. So I want to touch upon something called eustress versus financial stress. Most people let money stress break them. I decided to use that as fuel. There's bad stress, the stress that makes you freeze up, which I used to have. And then there's eustress, the type of stress that forces you to make smarter decisions. So instead of avoiding my finance, I made it a daily habit to look at it every single day in the morning on my phone or on my desktop. It's something that I decided to take on head on because even though I know it's a low number, I'm gonna use that as motivation or inspiration or whatever you wanna call it to keep pushing forward and try to find ways to make more money. And I know a lot of dads don't even check their bank account regularly. They assume that if the card is in decline, they're fine. And here's the thing about bank accounts and credit cards, they make it too easy to spend the money. That's why I have a 5-minute daily routine to be on top of my money. So my daily check-in routine is simply put, every morning, I do a quick money check-in. First thing I do is open my bank account, see what went in and out, identify any unnecessary spending. It's usually food because I get lazy and I just want to buy food for the kids because I don't have to cook and it's easy clean. And then make a small adjustments for the week. It sounds small and all these actions are actually small, but they compound and over time saves you a lot of money. This alone saves me hundreds of dollars per month because I'm catching wasteful spending in real time instead of waiting at the end of the month. Remember that big banks, they do have bank categorization, so they will automatically tell you where you're spending it and what category does it belong to, if it's food, dining, entertainment, etc. So I can see exactly where my money is going. You'd be surprised at how many free trials that you subscribe to that you just forgot to cancel after a 7-day trial or a 2-week trial or even a month trial. We forget about those things. I went through my statements and I found things that I haven't used for months. That could be a subscription to Paramount. That could be a subscription to Netflix. That could be a subscription I've forgotten the whole past that I'm still paying for. I was like, what the heck? Why am I still paying for this? How did I forget this? There was no email about it. I just forgot about it. There's gonna be things that you see that are just like, what the heck? One thing I definitely noticed off the get-go is that I spend too much eating out versus home cooking. So I just started to make it a rule and habit to remind myself, okay, let's cook food at home. I already have groceries here. I just gotta cook it. I gotta clean it ahead of time. And that will help me avoid going out and spending food on fast food or something easy for the kids to eat. So if anything, we're only eating out on the weekends or on special occasion or just once a week to avoid eating out too much. And then there's Amazon. Amazon and curbside pickup from stores make it addictive or easy to buy stuff. Like Amazon has a one-click button. They just make it way too easy to spend on it. Now, before I buy anything, if I add it to the cart, I will wait 24 hours before buying and hitting the buy button. 90% of the time, I don't even need it. I just want to buy it because maybe I was bored at the time. Just to leave it in there for 24 hours. If you don't need it, you can take it out. I'm a big fan of Dave Ramsey, but I do still use my credit card to get points. So of course, and this is common sense, right? I pay it off in full every single month, so there's no interest. I use it for things that I buy anyway, so why not use the credit card and get points? And then I can maximize the cash back. By doing this, I make the credit card works for me because I am getting money in return for that cash back. And while it's not much, it's still something. And on top of that, I'm building up my credit as well when I pay it off in full every single month. So tell me right now, check out your bank account. What's like the dumbest thing you have bought as you're looking at your bank account? Drop it in the comments because I bet we all have some crazy regrets or just something that we knew we should cancel a long ago or we just completely forgot. Leave it in the comments below. Now let's talk about what I do with the extra money, because now that we're saving extra money, We don't want to spend that on something else that we don't need or don't want. Most people, they save the money, but then they end up spending it elsewhere on something else they don't need. I actually put my savings to work. So my extra money could go through self-improvement type of stuff like books, courses, education, certifications, and more. Things that level me up. Or it could be used towards income growth type of stuff, side hustles and skills that help me level up, or emergency funds so I don't have to stress about unexpected expenses. So a recap on the 3 simple steps on making sure my bank account is working for me and not the other way around. Track my spending daily, and so I look at my bank account, no matter how bad it looks, at least it's telling me what I'm spending on and how I can improve and adjust. Cut the waste, subscription, eating out too much, hanging out with friends, like go to more free events. Especially as a single dad with kids, there are multiple free events I could take my kids to. You just gotta look on Facebook or Google it. There's so many free events. We don't have to constantly take our kids to expensive areas. And invest that saving into growth-oriented type of investments. Look, money stress does not need to break us. If anything, it can be used to push us to the next level, make adjustments, and grow and make the money work for us. Now that you know that I look at my income on a daily basis, watch this other video on what I do to improve as a single dad. My name is Tony Chan, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thank you.